Hey y'all, this video is well overdue, but hey, it's better late than never. So as many of you know, I went to Atlanta and got my eyebrows tattooed. Now for those of you who don't know what tattoo eyebrows are, I'm going to get into the full details about all this good stuff a little later in the video. So I want to share with you guys what my experience was like getting my eyebrows tattooed. So before I get into the show and tell of my tattoo eyebrows, I want to talk a little bit about how I went about finding J Glamour. I found her on Instagram. It took me about 6 months to make my final decision. I did several months of research before I actually chose her. And when I did find her online, I absolutely fell in love with her work. She, in my opinion, gave the most natural look when it came to the tattoo eyebrows. And she also gave a lot of knowledge about the procedure and what to expect with the procedure. Now, her booking was totally easy. You just book through Instagram, pay a quick deposit, and she schedules you right on into her system. Like I said, super easy, super convenient. She is absolutely beautiful. She offers a lot of different services as she continues to grow with her business. She offers microblading training. She offers one-on-one training. She, of course, offers all different types of tattoo browing. Like, she is very, very knowledgeable about her skill, and that's one of the another reasons why I'm so glad I chose her and I actually did my research. So this is the beautiful J Glamour. I'll make sure I leave her social media links below. So, of course, my battery died on my camera, so I had to record on my phone. And this was the little snippet I was able to get. I can't find the before video clip, so I'm just going to show you guys the process now. So, what she has done now is pretty much outline my brows and shape my brows the way I want it to be. She also uses a technique to give a very even look and create the perfect brow for you. Now, because this is a very fine needle that is being scraped throughout your skin to create the illusion of fuller brows, you definitely want to use some sort of numbing cream, and that's what I have on here. I think she lets the numbing cream sit for 30 minutes. I'll say this again in the video later, but the numbing cream sits for a while, and honestly, it definitely helps because you can hear your skin actually scraping with the needle. Also, let me say this. When I went to J Glamour, I felt very comfortable. I definitely saw her change out her blades and her needles. I saw her sanitize things. I saw her take the precaution to cover her equipment just in case there was any type of blood splatter. So I definitely feel like she was knowledgeable and did the best that she could do to make sure infections doesn't occur. The procedure took about an hour, hour and a half. She did apply numbing cream twice in between the session. So now it's time for the big reveal for you guys to see my new brows. Fabulous. Now, part of the reason why I decided to do the microblading was because my brows are very thin and I wanted to do something to full give my brows a little bit more fuller look and eliminate the process of having to do my brows with every makeup routine. Now, I did not do the traditional microblading brow simply because my skin is very oily, and I've heard so many people complain about getting this procedure and regretting it or it looking like they didn't get their eyebrows microbladed. And J Glamour simply stated it's because of the color of your skin, or it could be your skin could be super duper oily or dry. Just really depends on how your skin takes to the ink. So because I have oily skin, she recommended that I do the hybrid brow, which is a combination of microblading and micro shading, which gives more of a hair stroke instead of the actual micro shading. I hope that makes sense, but she gives a more detailed description on her Instagram. Again, I'll have that below. So now let's move on to later that night. I got my eyebrows done. I did apply some makeup because I had a couple of errands to run, but I did not apply any makeup on my brows. So these are my brows. Now, there is very strict rules. Hey, Ari. That's my baby girl. So there are some healing tips that she recommends that all of her customers do in order to see the best results. So of course you have to keep the area dry and clean. You cannot put any water, any makeup, any product on your eyebrows for 7 days. So that is why I am using like these little face wipes to wash my face, because I cannot get my eyebrows wet. If you get your eyebrows wet, you increase the chances of getting them infected and the ink being washed away and just having to do the procedure all over again. So definitely make sure you keep that area dry and makeup free. So I'm just cleaning my face, honey, trying to get all this oil off, and it's driving me crazy because my face is so oily. So anyways, moving along to the next day, honey, in the brows, I've already started the healing process. Now there is a package that J Glamour sends home with all of her customers. It has some sort of saline and of course her card with all of her information on it. And by the way, she does have a phone that you can text her on and she responds pretty quickly. And then she also gives these healing instructions on how to properly heal your eyebrows and what to expect in the next couple of days. And the little jar that you guys saw me show is, I think, some sort of Vaseline or something like that. I don't know. She provides it. So anyways, she recommends that you clean your brows first using the saline. And I'm just using a sponge. What is this? A cotton ball, girl. I'm using a cotton ball to apply this all over my brows, and it also helps with sucking up the oil, which I absolutely love. I use this pretty much throughout the day to dry up the oil on my eyebrows. Super duper oily eyebrows. So because I have oily skin, it is recommended that I do this step twice a day. So I just want to show you guys quick pictures of how the eyebrows have started to scab and start to peel. FYI, the healing process will make it seem like your eyebrows is super duper dark, but they're not. I am on my way to get my eyebrows did for the second time. This is just like the follow-up appointment or whatever, where the appointment that's going to make sure the ink and the strokes are permanent. So I'm headed there. I am stuck in traffic, of course, because that's just what Atlanta is known for, is to have traffic. So I will see you guys once I get to the appointment. Okay, I have made it to my appointment to get my eyebrows done one more time. This is just going to make sure the pigment and everything stays, but because I have oily skin, it's probably not going to last that long. I'm probably going to have to come back and get another touch-up, so we will see, and I will see you guys inside.
We're gonna do it. I'm like, whatever.
Okay guys, so I'm here and she has applied the numbing cream. This is going to help with the pain for the actual microblading technique. She's not going to really do a whole lot to the bottom because, as you guys saw, that it was really defined and just really nice. So she's just really going to focus more so on the top and in the front of the brows. As you guys know, I had the hair strokes, but because I have oily skin, I kind of knew that it may or may not work out as defined as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. She's gonna make it, you know, better or whatnot, so we'll just see how it looks. And as you guys know, I've really been enjoying my brows like this because I haven't had to do anything, which takes at least 15 minutes of your makeup routine. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I think the numbing cream sits for how long?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Okay, so this is the eyebrows that she has relined out. She's just going to shade the top and then go back in the front with the hair strokes because you guys know I'm super oily, but it looks good, and we're about to go ahead and do this thing. My brows, they are a lot thicker than I wanted them to be, so hopefully once they heal and start peeling, they're not as thick. I wanted my eyebrows to be very much like how they were the first time I got my eyebrows microbladed. So I'm hoping that it hoping that they don't be this thick, because I did not want my eyebrows to be this thick. Like, not at all. Now that I'm really looking at it. So